Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first replay. I'm doing with my good friend here, Doom. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's at DoomSC2. Rifkin, I know you got a Twitter. What's that Twitter, man?
At Riff_Kings. But if you guys are on my YouTube channel, hopefully you've got all the information about me as is.
I'm sure they all know who you are, but if you didn't know me, I'm at DoomSC2. I'm one of Rifkin's newer friends, I would say, and I'm very excited because he talked me up and said, I've got a sick replay here for you guys. And I'm super excited because we've got two very interesting players here. And speaking of the players, we'll introduce him, the Ukrainian Terran, also known as the ambitious Terran. In the blue trunks, he's FXO Strelok.
And his opponent, equally well known, it's the Red Terran, ForGG, now on Team Millennium.
Yes.
And that's still just so fresh and weird in my mind. I mean, not seeing like OGS is just, I don't know. His name doesn't feel the same.
It's sad. Every OGS player that I see that it doesn't have that tag anymore, it's just like brings a tear to my eye.
Oh
because
man.
so many good memories.
But look at this, we've got our Red Terran player here. Speaking of him, going for that very early gas.
Yeah, and with the SCV moving out on the map, I'm gonna say this is most likely gonna be a Marauder rush. That's just what it looks like. And there's the
with
barracks.
the barracks going down. We
Wait,
could.
no, it's ForGG. He's crazy, man.
He does some weird stuff, but yeah, I mean, like a proxy Marauder push is something that is very effective. I mean, especially if you're expecting your opponent to go Marines. I mean,
Yeah,
Marauders are just so tanky. But this
it's
is a
great.
little further away. Yeah.
It's a strange place for a Marauder rush. So, you know, I've seen players in the past, especially the Korean Terrans, do things like proxy reactor Hellion rushes.
Oh.
I mean, go so far as the proxy Banshees. And for our ambitious Terran, he's getting a bit
CC
ambitious
first.
here.
Yeah, this could really hurt him, especially if we do see any sort of rush coming out of this barracks. I'm really curious, though, to see what exactly is coming out of it. And, I mean, this CC first will, of course, deny him a lot of money as far as getting defenses up for this.
Yeah, and I mean, it's definitely going to give him an advantage if he can get it up. And he's also scouting out on the map now, but he's going to miss that little area.
But he's also not going for a tech lab. He's just
No.
going straight to a marine production. He's got the gas for it. That much is for sure. And look at this weird, this is strange supply depot placement here in the lower right. Strelok's going to wander into his base right now and see a factory with no barracks and kind of got to go, what the heck's going on?
It's ForGG, man. I mean, this could strike fear into any player's heart, especially considering he's known to be aggressive.
Oh, and with another gas going down now too.
This is so.
I don't know how like personally, I don't know how I would react if you come to your opponent's base. There's no barracks. There's a factory. There's a marine from Nowheresville and double gas.
You know what? This is pretty much the most intelligent build I've ever seen in my life because what he's doing right now is faking like he's built a Marauder inside of the base of Strelok. And a normal player who hasn't scouted the inside of their base would look at ForGG's base and say,
gosh.
no barracks, no depot. Okay, most
is-
likely you've built your depot somewhere and you're about to hit me with something.
Look at with the tech lag coming out. I don't think we're actually going to see Marauders with the starport right next to it. I think we might see a straight transition to Banshees.
Yeah, he's totally trying to trick his opponent
It's
right now.
mind gaming,
and
yeah, at its
brilliant.
finest.
It's brilliant.
I mean, he's really got to
I'm
make this work too, because Strelok getting this command center up so much earlier. If whatever 4GG his crazy mind is thinking, if it does not work, he's going to be really far behind, stuck on one base.
Yeah, I mean, Strelok actually has only gotten 2 barracks right now. In fact, just throwing a
at this.
reactor on one.
Cloak before the Banshee construction. This is really cool. I'm gushing, and that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, he is trying to put a little bit of pressure here on at the front of Strelok's base, but Strelok has a lot of Marines out, and he is getting good target fire on that Hellion.
He was soaking a lot of damage for his Marines in the back. He did manage to pick off quite a few of Strelok's.
And 4GG is a crazy man, because he's building a barracks with a reactor in the middle of the map.
What the heck? In all the games I've cast of StarCraft, I've never seen such a crazy build, but you know what?
It's just oozing with confidence.
To say the least, I mean, there's just no better way to phrase it than that. And we see not only just one Banshee, but another one to follow it up, so we're definitely going to see some pressure coming out. This is kind of hard, though, because, I mean, with 2 command centers, right now he doesn't have the energy to scan, but 2 orbitals will, of course, be able to scan Banshees plenty. Without a turret, he is getting a turret up now, actually, but this Banshee should be able to pick off that SCV, as, yep, does come into the base here, denying the construction of that turret. There are Marines nearby. Will we see some incredible Banshee micro here? Yeah, look at that. Staying out of the range of the Marines, still firing away on them. Oh, and Cloak kicking in.
And it's just going to be a little bit too late here. That good
Oh,
foresight there
he's
from
really
Strelok.
denying that turret though. It's still
Oh,
not
yeah,
up.
targeting down those SCVs.
Oh, but he kills so many Marines with his Banshee. 11 kills so far. And look at it, out of range of both of these turrets. Actually just going to kill the refinery. Another Banshee on its way over now. And it looks like a really large mass of Marines from that reactor and that awkward barracks in the middle of the map.
Yeah, this is peculiar. I mean, he's continuing to make Banshees. He's making siege tanks in his base right now. In fact, getting siege mode as well. So there is going to be a push to follow this right now. ForGG's only objective is to just distract Strelok, pick off units, and just keep the unit count low. If he can do that, then he can definitely make a forceful push at the front here. And looking at Strelok's tech, man, he's going to have stim in a little bit here. It's almost 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah, picking off those 8 workers actually relatively evened out the worker count. GG somehow actually has the lead right now, 29 to 27, off of just one base. Only just now getting his second orbital, or sorry, second command center up.
And,
this is interesting because Strelok's definitely no low league player. I mean, if you guys don't know who he is, check out his Wikipedia page. This is a good Terran versus another great Terran, and to be caught like this is, I don't know.
He's getting a little caught. I mean, that's a good way to describe it because he's just making his factory now. He's not going to have a star poured out anytime soon. And he's losing tons of Marines in the middle of the map, and that's not what you want to happen. Not against this huge.
Up to 15 kills now. Does make it back to the bunker, but with these siege tanks, siege mode has just finished.
He's going to have no answer for him.
Yeah, Marine's trying to get up on the high ground here, but the Banshees and the tank make quick work of it. He does lose a tank, though. And that was pretty good for Strelok, but I mean, he's going to have a hard time dealing with his last cloaked Banshee. No detection in sight. He's got a lot of energy saved up. There's the scan. But so many SCVs being pulled right now.
He's making Marauders in his base, too, as well, though.
Yeah,
so if he can eliminate the tanks, he has a chance, but the Banshees, man, there's just no answer for them.
They are wrecking these Marauders. I mean...
Oh, but the tank does go down, so now he won't have the forcefulness that he needed from that push.
Oh, but he is moving up and just picking off the SCVs. Doesn't care about the bunker, knows that it's just the SCVs that are the
kill everything, though. I mean, you can't attack into a bunker with Marines like this. That's just not something you do.
I don't know, dude. All the SCVs are dead. He could take this out. No, he does decide to pull back. I don't think he has any scans left. Never mind, he does have
huge overextension there from ForGG. I mean, but he does have his natural mining again. He does have a decent unit count in the base, but I mean, Strelok's got stim, Strelok's got bio. He's way more mobile.
But 24 workers killed, all in the defense of that bunker. I mean, I want to say that bunker was almost worse. It was almost worse keeping that bunker alive. I mean, that is just nasty. He did stay alive. He is in the game. Yes, you are absolutely gotta give him that.
But I mean, ForGG doesn't have stim. He's adding on 2 more factories, so it looks like he does want to get mech with this as a follow-up. And bio versus mech means ForGG doesn't have 3 bases. His economy does look pretty good right now, though, getting a significantly more income than Strelok.
Almost double the workers now. I don't know how this man does it. It's crazy. Just all that harass. And Blue Flame even on the way now, too. I guess anticipating a lot of Marines. And I guess if you take out the Marines, then the Banshees have nothing to oppose them.
I mean, the one tank is...
Oh, and the bunker does finally go down.
Bunker going down is going to be really tough here for Strelok with no siege mode. With those 2 medevacs coming down there, he's definitely got to wait for the medevacs. That is going to be his only option to do something, including drops or just waiting for ForGG to extend farther. And the Banshees are getting a little bit too close. They are going to close.
Strelok does have that tech advantage right now. I mean, he's got 1 weapon upgrade to GG's 0. So if he can somehow get in there and use his infantry, he'll be in a good spot. But I mean, it's breaking that siege line, breaking these Banshees.
He's got the medevacs now. And that could play a role in this, but I mean, he's just back against the ropes.
Oh man, lifting up the orbital. It will burn down if he doesn't get some repairs. Now pulling SCVs. They're just dying to tank fire here, though. Losing 2 Banshees.
Dying. The Banshee even staying alive, though. That one Banshee.
Oh, this medevac has 3 SCVs in it. What's he gonna do with it?
It looks like he wanted to carpet bomb, but it just never came to fruition. And there's gonna be the GG. So a brutal game there from Strelok, man. Just didn't get he got the biotech up, but just no advanced tech past that with the tanks, and the medevacs seemed like they were just slightly too late.
Yeah, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. There were some crazy builds there, to say the least. Hope you also enjoyed my partner here, Doom, at DoomSC2, of course, his information. And hope to see you guys more later. Stay tuned to my channel. Bye.